Good morning, Vietnam.
I don't think that's appropriate.
No, it's not. I just thought I'd start us off with a bang.
Okay.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Ruben.
Good morning, people. We are going to be talking about the best thing we watched this week because this videocast is called The Best Thing We Watched. We have some different things. Even though we've been watching the same thing, we also have some different things to be talking about.
I just realized something. We're sitting in the right spot that when I look at you on the screen, it looks like I'm looking at you.
Oh, that's cool. That's...
Hey.
Nicely done.
That was completely by accident. So, all right.
All right. So, carrying on, our format is going to be the same as usual. The new format and the fact that we're breathing the same air, which is pretty cool. This is the last week, so enjoy it while you can, or come back next week if you really hate it.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's true. Yeah. No.
Chris is going to be doing some movie quizzes, letting us know who won last week, and he'll give us a few new ones.
Yes. Last minute. Yes.
Okay. Cool. And I've got a great question for us. I think, which probably means it's not. And we will talk about what we're looking forward to in the coming week. But as always, we'll chat to you guys in the comments.
Yes. We also have, don't forget, we have our Patreon. Patreon.com/thebeardedOnes there. Yeah. £1 will get you an entry into all sorts of videos. I mean, it's just
all
crazy.
The rides.
All the rides, yeah. This is your golden ticket. If you want to request other things, like if you want us to watch a particular TV series or a movie, something like that to discuss, there are different tiers for that. But £1 will get you right into the door to access to all of those. And there are a couple that are outside of the paywall. So if you want to watch that as well, just to see what we get up to, there is that also. Outside of that, Ruben?
Yeah.
Should we maybe dive into some of the stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do we want to chat with everybody first? Or should we wait and then come back to that?
Let's wait because I think people are still waking up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those of you in the chat already, we do see you and we hear you.
And good morning.
Yes. Oh. Okay. So we will do then the movie quote quiz as soon as I write down the time code there, which I have done. So last week we had Tara Briscoe who got all 3, and then Nostromo got 2 out of 3. He said he was going to circle back and then didn't end up getting that last one. So the answers.
Okay.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Right.
Okay. Warrior.
Oh, nice.
And Inception.
Oh, wow. I'm embarrassed. I should have had those 3 easily. Definitely had the first one.
Okay.
I'm not sure I got the third one, which is like one of my favorite films. Oh, dear. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's, we will, obviously, the theme was Tom Hardy, because we had watched Venom last week.
Right.
And so, I mean,
okay.
If you're catching a theme here that permeates a lot of what we do, the movie quote quiz is typically based off of something that we have watched.
Yeah.
Not always, though. Sometimes it's stream of consciousness, so you can't just always bank on, oh, hey, it's something that they watched, and there you go.
Okay.
So, are you ready, though, for this week's?
Yeah, let's
okay, I'm going to put them on the screen, though. I can't still be working here when I go to court. Oh, yes, Your Honor. I found a new job. I'm working at the Eager Beaver.
I know that one.
Okay.
Like, I know it, but I don't know that I know it.
I don't even remember the last time I saw this movie.
Okay,
so it's, this isn't champagne. This is holy water. I named myself after this holy water.
Wow.
That's probably not going to be an easy one either.
No.
That's kind of an obscure one within the movie. But the last one should give you at least a clue to the theme.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay.
Lightly. Welcome to Hollywood. What's your dream? Everybody comes here. This is Hollywood, land of dreams. Some dreams come true, some don't. But keep on dreaming. This is Hollywood.
Huh. No.
No. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Well, let us know in the comments. We will give you the shout out next week. Obviously we want to hide it a little bit from other people, so you can put a few lines there. But Ruben, what is your movie? Or not your movie? What's your question?
My question. Okay. So the question is, what old-timey sayings work today and what don't? Because there's been a few times just this week where we've said they don't make them like they used to. And I would say that'd be accurate for some of the films we watched.
Yeah.
Babette's Feast. They don't make them like they used to. But there are also other sayings in I guess, in terms of culture-specific era times. Just going back to the 80s in South Africa, that like the language that we've joked about, that things are just racist, that you can't say.
Yeah.
Or just sweets, name something that I can't say.
Yeah. yeah, exactly.
I just thought that would be an interesting question to pose.
My grandfather used to say hell's bells, which...
I mean, that still works.
Yeah, I don't really know what it means. I think it was his way of cursing without cursing. I mean, we would all go, because he said hell.
The word hell.
Yeah, exactly. So that, if you grew up in like our, what do I want to call it? Our religious background.
Yeah.
That was not okay, but he could get away with it.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I speak like an old-timey person from the 40s anyway. I'll say things like, oh gosh, but not in an American accent, just because I've been here, and I think I've been mimicking by mistake.
Gersh.
Yeah. You got a pretty mouth.
You do got a pretty mouth.
Everyday, old-timey. I think film, for me, definitely influences the sayings I will be saying. I can. Whether they're quotes that go into everyday language, or just things that like people how they spoke, depending on what, I guess, binge I'm going on at the time. I'm watching a whole bunch of black and white films, and then we're like, to my wife Kay, like, Kay, what time do you call this? My dinner's not on the table, and then I'll get slapped.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so you don't need to slap him in the comments. His wife does it for him already. So there you go. But yeah, let us know. What are some of the old timey or things that we just don't hear maybe necessarily?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. I don't even understand that one, Sharath, but that's good. We'll come back. We'll come to that right now. So let's see here. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Crochet a while and listen. We are glad you're here. The Discord there's a link in the description to the Discord. So we would love it if you could join there. I'm somewhat active, but you're
I'm more active. I try to add things there. Crochet a while and listen is very active.
Heading that up, and so we thank you for that. That's awesome. Sharath, hey, hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Sharath.
Babylon.
Yes.
Is that an old-timey reference, or is that just a
old time?
It was, yes.
A tower to the gods.
Yes. I don't know. Maybe it's the movie
you want us to watch?
I don't know. Did you ever watch Babylon?
No. But I do know that was a movie.
It was a movie, and it had varying reactions to it.
It did. It very much did.
Yeah.
I would like to watch it one day just to see what all the hubbub was about on either side of the fence.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. All right. Well, we'll come back in a little bit, but Ruben, let's dive into the best thing we watch. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Well, you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
One Piece fan letter.
One Piece fan letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years after the Paramount War, the Straw Hats are about to reunite on the Sabodi Archipelago. I never get this word right.
Wow.
Archipelago.
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 Yeah.
But there's a chip in it.
Yeah, but it's in America at least archipelago.
Archipelago.
Maybe
Okay.
in Britain archipelago.
Okay, so buddy archipelago. At the same time, a girl who is head over heels for Nami is trying to hand a fan letter to her before the group leaves the island. So there are these, occasionally we get these kind of side stories, and this is beautifully animated and put together by a creative team. You got Megumi Ishitani, and you got the original writer, Elchiro Oda. But the artwork is fantastic. I would say it's probably better to what we're going to be expecting. They're going to be redoing the anime with a new studio, which we're very excited about. And we just had the live action series,
which I enjoyed.
So you understand the whole story of Nami, right?
Yeah.
And so we have this. It's basically an outpouring of love of the Straw Hats, but more of One Piece. It's like a fan letter, as if the fans wrote a letter to the pirates.
Oh.
And one of the things I really liked about it is that this girl is particularly a fan of Nami because she is one of those that has made herself. She has made herself being able to be part of the Straw Hats without having any superpowers. She doesn't have a devil fruit. Right?
Oh,
Nami
yeah.
uses all technology that she has, as well as her wits. She's just really smart. And so this girl hasn't got a devil fruit power, but she wants to be, like Nami.
Yeah.
And so you follow her through the chaos that's going, because wherever the Straw Hats are, there's chaos. And
makes the story
so it's
fun.
between the navy and the pirates, in this city, while they're trying to escape the island, and this girl trying to get this letter to Nami.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just 25 minutes, but so much goes on, and I just loved it because I was just like, this is such a great. It's on Netflix.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's when did this drop?
Just last week. Yeah. I didn't know it was coming out. I didn't hear about it. I mean, maybe it just came to last week to streaming, and it's been out for a while. But I certainly feel like it feels new, even though it's put in like because this particular storyline we've gone past a long time ago, like where the Straw Hats actually are.
Oh, okay.
It's just
okay.
been put in between the kind of arcs, which is nice because they can do that. They can kind of jump in and out of certain storylines, have other, I guess, characters that we've seen a little bit of, but then flesh them out at any time. So it's
character building and stuff.
Yeah, it was really a breath of fresh air. I'd missed some of my anime, and I was like catching up on some of the new stuff, and I saw this pop up, and I thought, that's fantastic. So
quick watch. Too.
Yeah, really quick watch. That I'm appreciative of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, for me, it is the Diplomat season 2. Nice. This shorter season, the Kerry Russell is back as the U.S. ambassador to the United Kingdom.
Such a great actress.
She really is.
And she was fantastic in season 1.
And I love that they have continued the exact same arc with her. So she's more of that no nonsense, getting things done versus worrying about the appearance.
Oh yeah, very serious. She's not. She's almost anti-political person, right? Like she's got a job to do to make sure all those political persons.
Yeah, but because she's married to Rufus Sewell, who was a U.S. ambassador for many, many, many years, she knows how to play the game.
Yes, she does.
And so she is very cunning, and she is very smart, quick, even though she makes mistakes. And I appreciate that also, because we get to watch this person doing what she believes is the best thing in the moment.
Okay.
But then if it turns out that it's not,
yeah,
she
learns from those mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. This season, it's on Netflix. It picks up right where season 1 left off. So
it was such a big cliffhanger as well.
Yeah, the explosion outside the restaurant. Peril happens. So
Okay.
they're, you know, this though, with that continuation of the story now becomes even more of the investigation that's going on onto, first off, who ordered the hit on the British ship,
Right.
which started the entire story off. But now it's tying in this bombing within London. And so you have not only that like mystery type of thing, but it's surrounded in all of the political scheming. And as we know from United States politics, British politics, whatever, it doesn't matter, politics, is that there's always somebody working some kind of back channel. Right. And they're always out more so for themselves. And the acting in this is great. I mean, because Rory Kinnear, who plays the Prime Minister,
Yeah.
he does such a good job of playing like that arrogant, slimy.
He was so frustrating to watch in the first season.
Oh, he's even more so now. But what I love is that we get tiny little glimpses here and there that put a chink in the armor of, do I really suspect him or not?
Okay.
You know what I mean? It provides just a tiny bit of doubt. And I'm not going to tell you if that doubt pays off or not. I mean, it's answered, but it's, is he involved? Is he not involved? You know, and how much bigger does this go? It's 6 episodes long.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
I wanted more. It didn't feel like the story was rushed. At the end of the series, in the last 2 episodes, Allison Janney joins the cast, which...
Remind me who that is? I can look it up.
No. It's she's been in a lot of things, but the way back, she's the neighbor.
Oh, right.
See you next Tuesday. To my face. Anyway, she was announced before, so it's not like a spoiler.
Right.
She's part of the cast. She's part of the some of the posters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She joins in and provides this whole new dynamic, and it is tense. Now, for the last several weeks, actually maybe even longer than that, as we've briefly mentioned Diplomat here and there,
Yeah.
I have been upset, or at least not pleased, that Netflix announced that season 3 was already greenlit.
We've had a few discussions about that.
Yeah, why would you do that when the second season hasn't even come out yet? That removes the tension, right? No. Season 2 ends on such a cliffhanger that I would be pissed if I was left in that limbo area of, are they going to continue this, or are they just going to cancel the series?
So, do you think they've heard some of the noise from the subscribers or people that have left going, oh, okay, we can't keep canceling things, so what if we do the opposite for one?
Maybe. I would love to believe that's the truth.
Yeah.
That they're listening to that. I don't think that is.
It's probably that it just did well with the numbers, and they were like, okay, let's...
Yeah. So the filming in this, I absolutely adore. Very British production.
Right.
I mean, just, where you have like the wide shot with the character down in just a little corner of it, and the rest of it is just
nice,
background and stuff. And so it works really. The tension is high. The storytelling is quick. It's a lot of back and forth. And seriously, if you're not paying attention, you do have the potential to get a little lost.
So what I liked about the first one is that the dialogue was so witty, so clever.
And it continues to be that way. It is very smart. It is.
But you have to pay attention.
You do. I mean, you can understand like the overall arcs and stuff like that. This is not such a complicated series that you don't know what's going on. But there are bits in there, especially as they're going back and forth and having very quick discussions on suspicions or motives or actions, that if you're just listening, if you're scrolling on your phone, if you're not actually watching, I think you might miss a little bit in there. So it's definitely, but I was riveted to it. I mean, so it didn't even matter. That wasn't even an issue for me. I was like, oh yeah, let's go.
It's definitely on my watch list. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. You want to go to the comments?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. Head back over. Let's see here. Maud, thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here.
Hey, Maud.
Okay, just watched season 1 of Shrinking. It's a heartfelt and uplifting show packed with warmth and feel-good vibes.
100% agree. I'm so glad you've watched this, Maud, because I felt like I was a single grass in a reed of people just not watching the first season. I was amazed they got a second season because there just weren't a lot of people talking about this. And because it's Apple, they don't really listen to, it doesn't feel like they listen to like the analytics and everything. They're like, yeah, it's a quality show, put it on. And so when we got the second season, I was very happy. I haven't yet managed to jump back in, but it's high on my watch list because, like you said, feel good. Like it makes you feel good.
I love shows like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more of those.
Yeah.
Crochet a while and listen. Best thing watch this week. Oh, the music of John Williams, that documentary on Disney. 6 out of 5.
6 out of 5. Hell yeah.
Not a typo either. Yeah, this is outstanding. We're definitely going to have to watch that. I know my youngest will also just be like
high on my watch list
frothing over that.
Yeah.
Nice. September Blue UK. Hey, welcome. Glad you're here. Oh, okay. So what's your favorite movie score movie? We had talked about that just
yeah. So it's Daft Punk, Tron Legacy.
Oh, Tron Legacy for you. Yeah. What was the one that shoot. We just talked about it a couple of weeks ago because for the longest time I absolutely I still do. The Last of the Mohicans.
Was it Our Brother Where Art Thou?
I do love that one. No, it was something else that I just watched that had this Interstellar.
Oh, right. Yes, of course.
It's the Hans. But it was so, after rewatching Interstellar, and I wasn't totally watching because I was doing other things, and I've seen it so many times, so it didn't really matter. But it was the music that was literally driving the emotion of me, even when I wasn't watching, you know?
Nice. So good. The Tron Legacy score, I'm a little bit obsessed with. Like, every time it starts, I know the cues, I know some of the words, because he speaks some of the time, because they're introducing, like, when he's telling us what the space is. And I'm like, oh, this is so good. And then it keeps crescendoing, it keeps ramping up. But I'm like, yeah, put the movie on, damn it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And when they're in the club too, and you see Daft Punk there,
yeah,
dude,
that's cool. And they somehow just fit in that space.
They absolutely did not feel shoehorned in that instance at all.
Not at all.
I think in any other movie, probably wouldn't have worked like that.
For that was like perfect casting of a score, but also people.
Yeah. Just kidding. Yes, we are in the same house. We're Ruben got a shiny new camera, so we're testing it out, and it looks really good.
Yeah, I've been here for the last couple of weeks, just kidding. Live streams, and we've done some reviews together, which are longer.
But it's 2 reviews.
And I've noticed some people are upset about that.
They can, you know what? There are 2 words that I will say to them. I think they mean what I think they mean, but I don't totally know. But I'm going to do a movement with it because I enjoy it. And it means something. Well, it doesn't mean anything really in the U.S., but you can tell me if I'm right when I think of what the words mean.
Right.
Jog on.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
I was thinking you're welcome, but jog on works.
Yeah, that's does it mean what I think it means? Another 2-word.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a very British
it's just
and
a
polite
very
way.
Polite way of saying, please piss off
F
kindly.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It'd be more like the not even up and nose. It'd be like a person passing and you bump them in the shoulder and you're like, or you just really don't like what the person has done. You're like, jog on, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't necessarily mean exactly what I think.
No, it can do.
But it's
like if you're in a busy street or subway and you don't like screaming obscenities at someone, that's maybe going to get you to have a fight with someone, because that could work. You can do it politely, but still have the same connotation.
Okay. Okay, but it has wider meanings
Oh, yeah,
also.
for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, if I just say "f off" to somebody, that's pretty much
Okay, so if I'm Butcher from The Boys and I go, oh, I can't, that
is not what it means in America. Yeah,
yeah, literally can be saying, hello, how you doing? It could be a term of hi. But you
Endearment.
can also say it in a different inflection.
and it means
And it
exactly
means
what
exactly what it means. The British language is nuanced.
I love it. I love it. I still that well, it makes me laugh. I mean, that's still not an okay word. America does not like that word at all.
No, I know. Yeah.
No, not at all. Ruben, just kidding, wants to know, how is America?
America's great, but that's because I have friends as a home base. I think I'd be a bit overwhelmed. Everything's big. Like everything is big. I fit really well in America because I'm big, and I just feel like a bigger roads, bigger seats, bigger food.
Yeah, bigger food.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Bigger idiocy in parts.
Uh-huh.
Not all. Yeah, it's been a treat. Yeah, I like it.
He came back. I mean, he was here a couple of years ago, so at least he, it lets you know he
Yeah, I mean,
liked it enough.
If you have friends, you can travel to a place and you get to leave, right? And we're leaving the day before things might go pear-shaped.
That's a good way of saying it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You seen that movie, Civil War?
Yeah, I have. Thanks.
Pretty good movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Let's not use it as a
I'm
instruction.
not, I'm just saying
manual
it's a
for
great
boating.
movie.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Going back to scores, Interstellar was awesome. Oh, Schindler's List.
Oh, yes.
That
Good choice.
That's a hard one to listen to, though, because it means that I'm
so
typically
sad.
watching the
It's so
movie, too,
sad,
and that is
yeah.
devastating.
This is such a good movie. Just streams.
Just,
I'm so enjoying this movie.
yeah, exactly. Oh, my gosh. And Ray Fiennes is...
Flipping him. I mean, when is he not? But yeah.
Yeah, but you hate him so much in this, too.
For sure.
Just powerful.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm slow. You're in the same room. Oh, good. Okay, you were just testing us. Well, at least we know that. I mean, like, see, look at that.
What the hell did you do that?
The magic of television.
Yeah, we edit on the fly.
Yeah.
There's a button. Bloop.
Oh, man. Oh, thank you. I'm glad.
Thanks. I'm glad at least one person.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's that's outstanding. Well, we're very happy that you did do that, or that you enjoy those. Sorry, I can't talk and manipulate the mouse at the same time. I'm very poor at that.
Oh, America's got Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Some Cool Whip guys. Cue the Family Guy clip. I was ecstatically but quiet because nobody got the reference, because I'm a Family Guy fan, and everybody in the room was like, what are you on about? Because Cool Whip is just a normal thing in America, but here I was like, I've seen the clip, it made me laugh a lot, and I got to have some pumpkin pie with some Cool Whip. And if you need to know that reference, go check it out on YouTube, because it's funny, but also it's really rich. It's like, Cool Whip, my arteries are blocked.
Yeah, I mean, American food just in general is
Oh, for sure.
is loaded with all kinds of stuff that you don't actually have in Britain. So they've outlawed it there.
Literally outlawed it.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
for real, not a joke.
Yeah, no.
That stuff will kill you. Yeah, eat it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to live forever. Well, I may not live forever, but my body, totally preserved.
Cool.
Just as it is.
Just, yeah, all those stuff is, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be there, like in your YouTube post.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do something funner, though.
Oh, okay.
More fun, yeah.
Okay. Different post.
Yes. You want to go to the next thing you watched?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this was great, and it was long. The Day of the Jackal.
Oh, okay.
So The Day of the Jackal is obviously first and foremost a book, and it has a very beloved family of people that are, let's say, a fan base that are quite loud about the fact that the book is good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is awesome, and I love that you love the book. But when it comes to the adaptation, generally the people that love the book also love the original 1976 thereabouts. Don't quote me directly on that, but I've never seen that version. I just hear good things, so I'm definitely going to go and watch that. But the only version really that I know of is the Bruce Willis one.
Yes, Richard Gere.
Which is also good. Interesting, very different to what this series is. And so Peacock and Sky had got together and said, yo, Newt Scamander, can you please play... that throw you, sorry. Eddie Redmayne, can you please throw something at the screen and act well for us? And he was like, I do that in my sleep. And so we get 10 episodes, basically hour-long episodes, of seeing our Jackal character. What I loved about this series is it gives us background and story to the character that we never had before, but not at the expense of keeping some of the mystery of him, right? Oh. Because part of the intrigue of the character is that we don't know a lot about him.
Yeah.
So he just seems like a really methodical, precise, like very intelligent, but also somewhat not there. And the best way to describe this is you kind of have to be almost a serial killer to be an assassin. This is something I said in my review. Yeah. And like the difference is that you get paid. Right.
Yes. Right. One is a hobby.
Yeah.
And you do it for fun.
Yeah,
the other's a career.
Exactly. But you're still killing people.
That's a dark way of thinking about it, but very accurate.
So, but the only reason why I talked about it that way is because we get to see the inner workings, the psyche of what is an assassin from the perspective of the Jackal. And it's riveting to watch the whole way through. Like, even when it's slow, even when we're watching, there's sequences of him setting up his gun that he magically got through, because he's got to fly, and so he gets all his equipment to come with him. So we see the intricacies and the workings out of how they actually do that, like how you would get through X-ray, giving all real assassins ideas. And it's believable, like how they do that and how that then becomes his weapon, because a sniper would normally have a spotter, and like what that means for him as a personal, just a singular attacker, how long each kill takes to set up, how methodical you have to be, how patient you have to be. So we get all the patience of a serial killer series, of an assassin series. But then on the flip side, we do get to see what he does in his downtime. And doing it's a very hard job to talk about this side of it without doing spoilers. And in fact, even in the embargo, they've asked not to talk about certain characters that he may interact with, so that it won't spoil the background.
Oh,
because
okay.
there's like I said, there's half of the series is about the killings, and the other half is about the personal life, as well as his counterpart that is almost like there's another assassin, but this is on the side of if they're not an assassin, they're as good as an assassin, but they're sent to track the assassin. So it's the flip side of the coin. If they weren't part of the MI6, they would be an assassin sort of character.
Oh, well, they're just government sanctioned.
Yeah, they're just government sanctioned. So this person played by
is it Lashana Lynch?
Lashana Lynch. We get to see again the flip side of her personal life and how much of a toll that takes, because she's so methodical as well. And once she's got her mind set on a particular person, which happens to be this Jackal assassin.
Him, okay.
Him, she is tracking him through overseas. So we're talking like Jason Bourne type of jet setting across different locations.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not one place. We get to see where he travels. And it's wide, beautiful vistas, patient shots, and then emotional close quarters in lounges, family arguing, the toll that it takes. And it was honestly, like, I couldn't stop watching. The last like the few days that I was watching it. Like, I had headphones on, I was in the couch, people were talking to me. I was really annoyed when people like broke me out of that, because I was so zoned in, because it had hooked me. I was like, I needed to know what was going to happen next. Even when we were journeying like in the car, I was like,
You're still paying attention there, huh?
My wife's like, "Hey, look at that!" It's like, I've seen trees before, and I'm back in. Beautiful series, wonderfully adding to the story. I loved it.
Oh, and it's also got Ursula Cabrera.
Yes, Ursula Cabrera. I haven't even touched on it. Yeah, she's fantastic.
I'm so excited to watch this.
I think you're gonna love it. Yeah.
Is there action in it also?
Loads of action.
Okay.
And when there's action, Eddie Redmayne is so believable. This is something I talked about with his character, because we've seen him play intelligent, like Newt Scamander's intelligent. We've seen him play feminine with Lily in...
Danish Girl?
Yes, the Danish Girl. Okay. Yeah. And so he brings a preciseness to his movements, his walks, his facial expressions. He's a chameleon. That's why he's called the Jackal, because he's able to mimic others, which jackals do in real life.
Oh, okay.
And so you see how he puts costumes on and makeup and absolutely becomes that character. And then when he has to do action, methodical, precise, scary.
Everything that you want from that.
Oh, yeah. But also, sometimes things aren't going to go his way, and he has to escape while the cops are after him. And you see how he deals with that, and that is as riveting. What I was surprised by is that they show that he's a killer.
Okay.
Right? Like, some series or movies they give a Hollywood sheen to the assassin, making it look so pretty in a way, like movie magic. Like, an assassin's actually pretty cool to be. Here it goes, an assassin, if they have a job to do and you get in their way, regardless if you are a young person, a good upstanding citizen, Mother Teresa, you're going to get taken out. Yeah. And if you've seen his face, or you happen to bring about something that's going to not help him complete his task, you're done. And he encounters some people that were genuinely nice people that are just...
Well, and I remember even in the Bruce Willis movie, like Jack Black,
asks
too many questions, and then all of a sudden, and so I mean, that's excellent. I'm glad that they make him like probably not necessarily an anti-hero, but at least there's Ruben disappeared. What's going on? Oh, well, that doesn't help either.
I will...
You gonna reconnect there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
That was my fault. I accidentally bumped the
did you
cable.
Disconnect it?
I lightly grazed it. It is like...
Your connections are...
No touchy.
No Oh, well, okay, so the first 3 episodes are dropping at once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
because you're going to want to watch them all.
Yeah, so November 7th. I don't know then if it's weekly or not.
Yeah, I think there might have been a weird release date, so just check how they're releasing it, but definitely put this on your watch list. This was such a ride. So intense. And I'm not going to say anything about the ending.
Good, thank you. Yeah, because I want to watch it still. So
No, so I wouldn't do spoilers, but there's stuff that happens that I could talk about, but without doing spoilers. But I don't want to. I want to maybe come back a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Or 10 weeks.
Yeah, it's a big episode. Yeah. Okay.
Just enjoy it, guys.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to talk about a series that we both watched.
Okay.
Again, with some murder involved.
Oh, yeah. We have a theme that we like.
We do. Well, anybody who knows me, I'm a little, but it's a Netflix series. It's German. It's called Murder Mindfully. It's, I think, 10 episodes, 8 episodes, something like that. 8 or 10 episodes. Very short.
Yeah.
And it's a dark comedy mixed in with a kind of a family drama and then a gangster-ish type of just. I know that you weren't wholly excited about going into it.
No, it just didn't look. It looked like it could have been a TV German soap. And there were half an hour, and it was like comedy. I think was one of the genres it said, and I was like,
yeah, because we follow Bjorn, this lawyer, and he's having issues with his family, basically because he is not plugged into them. He's all about work. And so his wife kind of gives the ultimatum of, you need to buckle up, you need to be more present here, or else we're done. And while that may or may not have a huge impact on him from his wife, he also doesn't want to lose access to his daughter,
right,
who is probably, I don't know, 5 maybe, something like that. So, I mean, she's young, maybe even 4. But anyway, he goes to this mindfulness guru guy who teaches him all sorts of techniques to keep him grounded, to keep him centered, to keep him present. And from there, when bad things in his life happen, because he's not just your typical lawyer, he's a lawyer who represents really, really, really bad people.
Yeah.
Like bad people.
Yeah.
And so things are going to happen. And what ends up occurring through this is he kind of falls into the role of having to make decisions for one of the crime bosses that he represents. And then it's a giant character mess. I think, like I had talked about when we were discussing it, that there can be repetition to it because you have the same type of setup each episode where an issue arises, some sort of complication. Bjorn then goes into his Zen-like state. Whether or not he actually causes something or it just happens, but he deals with it however he deals with it, it then kind of becomes resolved, but then it adds a new complication or some other issue, and we redo that again. It didn't bother me at all. Like, I didn't mind because I was so enamored with him.
Yeah.
And then also the mindfulness journey that he was going on, because they don't show us everything.
No.
We get a quick glimpse and an idea of what his training was, and then as he does it in the moment, that's when we really get to see it. So there's not repetition within that, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
But as much as I like Bjorn, there's a couple of characters then that we, especially Sasha.
Yes. Yeah.
Who's, one of the henchmen type of things. And he's so much different than what you believe him to be at the outset.
I think this was a really clever addition to this series because so many times, almost all of them, when you have henchmen, they are literally just henchman guy, background guy. They just add so much dimensional weight to this character that we wanted much more of it. You're like, I know what you do is crappy, but I like you as a character. Like, I like you as a person. I want to know more about you. And in fact, I'm rooting for you, which is weird. Don't make me feel for the bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and we also get other bad guys. There are so many people like that we can root against.
Oh, yeah,
and,
for sure. Yeah.
And hate that it was really nice to also see somebody who caused a little bit of that emotional conflict.
There's a lot of people to love to hate in this series as well.
Oh, yeah.
From the secretary, who is that type of person. Because she's secretary for a law firm, she's that character that thinks she has power. And if you allow a person to have power over you, like Bjorn character does at the beginning, then they kind of walk all over you. And so we see these nasty people walk over our character. And she's one of them, the lawyers, the middle-aged white men, walking over him. All these characters that you kind of hate, which makes the series so much sweeter when he's using these mindfulness techniques to be able to get himself in a better situation, but also be quite witty and smart in a situation, whether it's breathing techniques or a way to respond that's going to help you, but also tick them off even more. It's great.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because had he, before his mindfulness training, he would have acted rashly. He would have made his situation worse.
Yeah.
And just had a dire outcome in the long run for him.
Yeah.
And now he's able to manipulate that situation for so much more self-benefit.
Because we watched Anora, and one of the things about that film is, what's the theme? What's the message in this movie? And I would say the same thing about this series. Like,
sure.
What's the theme? What's the message here? Because mindfulness techniques help you get away with murder and lie to your loved ones.
Hey, that's a selling point right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, I was really impressed with this. I thought it was. I mean, I was looking forward to it just because it was a German series.
Yes,
but it's all out on Netflix, all at the same time, and it was an easy watch too. I mean, we found ourselves like wanting to get back into it. It wasn't like
it wasn't one of those like let's get another drink.
Yeah, there's
how long?
How many more
We're going
episodes?
to talk about one today.
Yeah, exactly.
That I don't have much soul left, but it definitely shaved off a few bits of what's left of my soul.
That was not one of these. No. Okay. Let's go to the comments then.
Yeah.
You want to do that? There's lots. Let me find out where we're at. Scroll back up. Okay, there we go. Sharath, you watched The Substance on Halloween Day. Seen many body horror films, but this film is on another level.
Yes.
Something about injections, needles, and stuff you can't handle. This was awesome. It is a messed up movie.
I love that. Stuff I can't handle. Anyway, this was awesome. That is so funny.
It was. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and it is
a
one
wild ride. That film.
Oh yeah, it's one of those that will, like, it sticks with you. You know what I mean?
Don't eat while watching that film.
Oh, good Lord, no. Even when they're eating.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, whoa.
Oh, that was. Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah. Crochet a while and listen. You had a pretty good watch week. Let's see. You watched Small Town Crime.
Ooh.
3.5. I don't know what that is.
Don't think I've seen that.
No. Killer Heat.
That's this.
That is not the.
That's not the. Okay.
That is not the Melissa McCarthy movie. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's what that is.
How?
Yeah. No, I don't think that's what that is. Because I think there's Heat or The Heat.
The Heat.
The Heat.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah.
that's the one with Sandra Bullock also.
Yeah.
Which I'm very shocked at that casting. Anyway. Yeah. Monolith.
Ooh. You finally watched Monolith. Nice.
That's awesome. Level 16. I think I've seen that.
I think I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. That's outstanding. Nice.
What a choice.
Halloween, the original. Very cool. Arcadian with Nic Cage. That was.
I really enjoyed that.
I loved the monster stuff in that.
Fantastic creature creation.
Very unique too. That was not good. I don't want to meet one of those.
Oh no.
No. Practical Magic. Nice. My wife just rewatched that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Does it hold up?
I don't know.
Oh. Well,
for
Crochet While Listens, it says does. Yeah.
Yeah. 4.5.
I've been meaning to watch that again.
Yeah. Jackal's trailer was very good. Okay. Yeah. So that's nice. Hey Chris, welcome. Happy Saturday. Ruben, hope your holiday has been good.
It's been awesome. Been well looked after.
You're traveling to Arizona today.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Downloaded the best flight movies for the trip.
That's hilarious.
I'm not sure Sully's the best one.
Even watching that on the plane.
Can you imagine the people around you?
My gosh. Brave man.
Yeah. Snakes on a Plane. Die Hard 2. Nice.
So good. There's a great trilogy of plane movies there. I'd like to add in Drop Zone. There's a few others. Air Force One.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Con Air.
Con Air. Put the bunny back in the box. Should have put the bunny back in the box. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's good. Favorite score, really hard. There's so many for different reasons.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yep, that's
a good point.
a large collection of score albums. Oh,
That is a good thing.
yeah, on vinyl. That's what when I read albums, I hear vinyl.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Maybe. I mean, I have a lot of CD scores because they're easier to get hold of.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
For those who don't know what CD is, I'm joking. Go.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Star Wars still top of the score list. Ooh, that's nice one. Oh, okay. Most played score, Batman '89.
Nice.
Good score. Yeah.
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 That doesn't get old. That's fantastic.
Ruben, how did you watch Jackal this early?
Well, basically, I stalked them. No, as critics, we sometimes just get access to early screeners, and that's one of the perks because they don't pay us for the free marketing. So one of the only perks, really.
Yes. Yes. Early content.
Early content is the perk.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but in return, an unbiased review.
Yes. Yeah, because if they paid us, then we'd have to say up front, I got paid for this review.
So it's not a review.
So it's not a review. Here is the thing that I watched.
Here's a 7-minute advertisement for it.
Yeah.
Because they paid us. Yes.
And let's be fair. I'd probably do a few of those if they paid me for it. I'd be like, I watched this, guys. I thought it was quite fun. But... and just do like sparklers and, watch this. Paid review.
Oh, yeah. Clickbait.
Just to have fun for it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, how much to sell your soul?
Pound.
Okay. Less than I thought. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Batman and doing it with Prince there. Oh, Duel of Fates. Yes. Oh, yeah. And Chris Retzlaff also watched the John Williams documentary.
Nice.
We're behind.
Yeah, wait. I guess we are.
Yeah. Bat dance is on your exercise list.
That's hilarious. Please, can we see a video of that? Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. I want to see that. Oh, hey, Shiny.
What's up? No,
we did not go to Disneyland again this time.
No.
We went to Yosemite.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Instead.
Dude, the mountainscapes actually like protrude so high into the sky. There's less sky than there is mountain. That's cool.
Oh, let's see. Why won't it show? Oh, there it is. Hey, Nicolas. How are you? Glad you're here.
Oh, wait. It's the wrong side around. Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
is that? Oh, so I do this?
Yeah.
Oh.
The cat had two hands, so I was just...
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
What's happening? You all right?
No. Are we in the same room? Why the screen separation? It's because Ruben got a brand new camera.
I got a new camera, so we're testing it out.
Yeah,
because we wanted my streams and my video content to be less webcammy.
Let's webcam.
Less webcammy. That's a word now.
It is,
webcammy.
absolutely. Yeah. No, but there's absolutely no reason for the split screen
Because we can do this. That's literally not yet.
Exactly. It's a lot of fun that way, right? The magic of filmmaking. Oh, did we watch the new Severance teaser a couple weeks back? No.
No, and I'm not going to.
Nope. I know that it's coming out in January.
Yes.
That's
going to be my January, get me through January series.
Yeah. That's all the advertisement I needed, and that I don't want to know anything.
No.
I'm going to watch the last episode again because it has been
It's been a while.
a minute.
Yeah.
But I vaguely remember because there was like a party or a talk or something like that, and I remember going,
Yeah.
when there was a reveal of something.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go into that. Yeah. Oh, didn't have enough time to download
Passenger 57, yeah. Love that movie. Oh, that and Drop Zone.
Those are both Wesley Snipes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. What's the one with Jodie Foster?
Oh, Flight
Plan.
Yeah, Flight Plan. Yeah.
And what's the other one with Killian?
Red Eye?
Oh, Red Eye. There you go. Yeah. There's also that Netflix one, that Blood Red Sky.
Oh, that was so good.
I enjoyed that one. That was fun.
What's the one, the TV series where they follow the sun?
Oh, Into the Night.
Into the Night.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
I enjoyed the first season. Yeah, there's a lot of plain stuff. Okay, this week. Oh, this is Zodiac speaking. Nice. Hey, Luna. Also, how are you?
Hi.
Annihilation. Outstanding. We had rewatched that, and I appreciated
You
it
appreciated it more the second time?
way more. I did not enjoy it nearly as much the first
Yeah.
time, and I watched it with a brand new mindset.
I enjoyed it more the second time as well.
Did you?
It wasn't like, I enjoyed the creativity, but the ending kind of got, I was like, what is this? And then I watched it, I think I understood it more.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times.
Let's see. Disclaimer, episode 5. Disclaimer. Oh,
The series that you loved that I fell asleep to.
yes, which Ruben's not going back to it. I'm like, oh, yeah. Look at that, 10 out of 10.
I know. I know. Everybody that's watching just it's like it's the best, and I'm like, really? You got stuck on how good it is.
I would, well, but
It's character,
oh my gosh, yes.
and you love character.
I do love character, but it is also, though, it is the way that the story unfolds. Like when we get towards the end, it grabs you by the collar and then slaps you.
Oh, okay.
Because you're just like, you're so entrenched in what's going on that
I'm gonna have to go back to it.
you really do. I mean, I understand that first episode. That was a tough one to get through. The filmmaking was uneven and weird, and
Jumping between.
yeah. But at the end of episode 1, you understand where you are in the timeline and what everybody is, and then the jumping back and forth is not an issue at all.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
it makes sense. But yeah, I was almost out the first episode.
Oh, first episode. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so I totally get that. Before, 7.5 out of 10. Nice. And Grotesquerie. You started watching Grotesquerie.
It's really gross. I mean, it lives up to its name. Like really gross for a TV series. I was like, this is ballsy. Like 7. You take 7 and everything that's nasty about 7. Like, let's just say, for example, the people around the dinner table that are dead in horrible ways, and then ramp that up.
Well, I was writing in the room, and I didn't actually look up at the screen while you were watching, but I did hear the comments, and it was like, oh my gosh, okay, this is...
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to go watch that, because it was weird. It's got, like, influences of Ratchet in there.
Oh, yeah.
Nurse Ratchet. It's like David Lynch had a nightmare, and this is what he spat out. Yeah.
Which that...
Yeah.
All right. Viral verse. Hey, how are you? Question for us both. Do we live in the suburbs or right in the city center? And which do you prefer? I know it's a bit personal, so totally up to you. We answer all kinds of questions.
So my address is...
I'm not giving that out. I live in the suburbs, outside a couple of large-ish cities, not to the size of like San Francisco or LA.
Yeah.
But
I've lived in both. So at the moment I live in the suburbs in the UK, and I think I prefer it because you get I mean, it's not really accurate because our neighborhood used to be quiet, but for some reason our neighbors are now always building, or there's always some sort of thing happening that just breaks the peace. So I would say if you're in one of those neighborhoods where the neighbors actually get together and know each other, then the suburb is great. If not, it can be even more secluding. Whereas the cityscape has its own breathing. Like if you're in the city, even if you don't know your neighbors, it feels much more alive. That's what I liked about when we lived above a chemist in an apartment. There was a chemist below and we lived above it. And we were just like, walk across the street, there's the park. Walk across there, there's everything you need. And you get to know like the shop owners and all that kind of thing. So I think there's pros to both.
Well, and in Britain too, you have your towns are built more for
Yeah.
walking.
Yes,
and
because
visiting.
there's much less space. Like Portsmouth, where one of the places I used to live in has 375,000 people in a square 3 miles.
Holy crap!
Yeah, and I mean it's not like crowds of people. Like
No, but that's still
it's
a lot of people.
Still a lot
in
of
a-
people in a small place, and
Yeah.
you've got like a big uni and. Yeah, and it's all like port based, so there's a lot of like naval history to that. So that cityscape is a multicultural hub as well, which makes it very interesting. Like London, if you happen to live in a city that is multicultural,
Yeah.
I think it's so much more interesting.
Oh, absolutely. Like I love visiting San Francisco.
Yeah.
Because of just the variety of people
it's
that
fantastic.
are there and
Yeah.
the cultures that you get to meet and interact with and stuff like that. Yeah. I live in the suburbs also, and where I live, well, in California, I mean, everything is spread out. It is not a quick thing to anything. I mean, there are, like in our downtown areas, it's probably the closest to like some of the things that you describe.
Yeah.
Because you have shops and restaurants and living area within walking distance, depending on where you're at within there. Everything else, though, as you get out farther out, it is much more spread out. I prefer even farther out, away from more people. But saying that, I also don't want to have to drive 35 minutes to the grocery store.
Right.
Because I often forget things, and so I go to the grocery store 2 or 3 times a day sometimes. It's not often,
You need
but...
to do the sustainable living, like off grid.
Well, but I need
Veggies
I need internet, and and if I had a cow, I'm not killing the cow to eat it. I'm gonna just love on the cow.
You can have a goat and a cow,
I'm
chickens.
not killing a goat.
No, I'm not saying kill the goat. You can have goat's milk.
No, that is not a thing.
Cheese from cow and fresh milk and.
I'm not milking a cow.
Why not? It's fun. I milked a cow.
Good for you, I guess. I don't. Yeehaw! I don't know what the heck. No, I want a big fluffy cow to just pet.
Yeah, but
I'll
also
get a Highland cow.
drinking fresh milk from like the udder.
Do you want me to vomit right here? That is. No other animal drinks the milk of something else.
You milked you milked. You know exactly what.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was way more than you asked for, wasn't it? Be careful what you ask for.
That's what you get when you ask questions here.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I don't like people. I mean, I like people, but I don't. I like privacy and I like space, and I like to be able to have my windows open and not see people, or even more so have people see in.
Yeah.
And where we live, it's a suburb, and it's a tight neighborhood, and so I do have some awesome neighbors though. So that is a great thing. Like I like some really down to earth and great people.
Oh yeah, your
So
neighbors seem cool.
So that's nice.
Real
which
people.
which you would lose by me going farther out into the boonies where nobody is, but at times I'm also willing to do. Okay, yes, on vinyl. Good. Okay.
Nice.
We're on the same wavelength there.
Nice.
Oh, wait, okay. Watched Speak No Evil. So you hated the original, but this was so good.
Wow.
Okay. That's did you ever watch the original?
I haven't, no, but I've only seen the
James McAvoy one, yeah.
and I liked it. Like I thought James McAvoy was incredible.
Yeah.
His intensity is crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't think that you would enjoy the first ending.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm fully aware that I won't enjoy that.
You watched Shudder's Daddy's Head, and it's what. See, that was on my list to watch. So Sharath, thank you for taking that hit for everybody. I'm not going to be watching that now.
1 out of 5.
Yeah. Don't Move, 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, you liked it more than both of us. I liked it more than Ruben did. Ruben was not as pleased. I think I was just having fun because I knew what thumbnail I was going to use.
Yes. That's great.
Oh, yeah. Yosemite's where Captain Kirk was rock climbing. Why? Because it's there. Yes, exactly.
He was doing that.
See?
Oh man, I should
Is
have
that
done
in,
that.
is that in 4 when they go and pick him up?
Yeah,
Or is it 3?
I don't know.
I don't know. 6, maybe, with the whales?
You speak whale?
Was Yosemite better than... Okay, Shiny, you better than Disneyland. Nothing is better than dark. No.
That's a weird question. How do you go from Yosemite to Dark, the TV series?
No, he was just kidding. He was just trying to push buttons. It's
Oh, I
more
see.
of Disneyland. Yosemite versus Disneyland.
Oh, different. More peaceful. I mean, you couldn't get more opposite things, could you?
Yeah, right.
The frenetic craziness of Disneyland and the peaceful, serene
And
nature. Yeah.
The air. I remember that we
The
rolling
air
down the
was
windows.
so clean. Like, you forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to go and drink some of the water. Like,
Yeah.
I knew it'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. We had been like Gollum, where you forget the sound of trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My precious.
Varalverse, can you remember recommend some underrated murder mystery shows? Looking for hidden gems that kind of fly under the radar. Not the popular ones like True Detective, but those that deserve more attention. Oh, gosh.
Off the top of my head, that's tough.
Hotel Beauchesor. I don't know if you can find it anywhere. It used to be on Netflix in the U.S. It was Danish,
Okay.
Dutch, 2 different things, I know. Austrian, maybe, or German. I don't remember.
What is that? The Killing.
Oh, there's the original Killing,
Right,
that's Swedish.
yeah.
And then there's also the American version with Joel Kinnaman,
Yeah.
which I thought was,
It's good.
yeah. Season 3 I didn't really enjoy, or maybe it was season 2, but season 4.
Highly recommend The Killing.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. A lot of people look at that and go, I think it's definitely flies under the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Murder, She Wrote.
My dad watched that every week.
Really?
Yeah, and so I watched it.
Wow.
But did you know that what's her name? Jessica Tandy.
Jessica Fletcher.
Fletcher, not Jessica Tandy. That's an actual person. Jessica Fletcher. Who is that? What's her name? She's in bed
Mrs.
not been.
Potts.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, she did Murder, She Wrote to cast her friends who were older in acting, who were not getting jobs, so that they could continue on with their health insurance through
What?
through the union.
That makes it so much better.
Right?
I
So
mean,
you-
it's awesome anyway, but
yeah, so you would have all of these.
I
these,
knew she was a great person.
Yeah,
I
right.
just knew
Isn't that outstanding? I don't know. There's probably more that we've. I know there's more.
Oh, yeah, there's loads, but just
Yeah.
off the top of the head.
Yeah,
it's
those
tough.
are a couple that are
Yeah.
definitely worth it. Watching Teacup, 2 episodes done. Feel a bit bored. It ends you still on a cliffhanger. I think it goes it goes nowhere for a long time. It's like I liked it better than Under the Dome, but it has a very similar premise to Under the Dome.
Yeah, if you don't like it two episodes in, then I don't know that you're going to like it. Because I liked it. Yeah, but that's genuinely my cup of tea.
Sure.
Teacup. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very. I mean, it was intriguing.
Yeah.
And I liked the concept.
I love the horror when it kicked in. The horror was great.
Yeah. Yeah, and the special effects were outstanding.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Quaddy, hey, have you caught the new season of What We Do in the Shadows?
I'm way behind.
I'm way behind that also.
I think I've just finished season 1.
Okay, yeah.
And they're on season 4 or 5?
no, I think like 6,
Oh,
maybe.
holy crap. Okay.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. But Matt Berry?
Father! Swear, that wasn't planned or timed.
But come on. Somebody's at the door. Somebody's at the door. More disappointed in Teacup each episode. Since you started the season, you're going to
my
finish.
gosh.
No, don't do that. If you're Luna, if you're not enjoying it, just stop. Just dip out. It's
With that
fine.
series, you know what it is, and if it's not what you're enjoying, then you're not gonna like enjoy it more as it progresses.
No, it's more of the same. Yeah. Love you. Hey, how are you? Okay, so you recently watched Strange Darling and you enjoyed it. For me, the main villain, the police lady at the end. Oh my gosh, yes. Right? I hate her more than the main girl. I
was amazed. Yeah.
It made me happy. Oh, no, it did not, because so much injustice there.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. By the way, hi.
Hi, I love you.
Love it. Oh, yeah. Strange Darling was weirdly twisty good. Yep. Gives credence to the be careful what you ask for. You may get it.
Yeah. Very true.
Ty West, OG House of the Devil. Hey, Ella. First off, hi. We watched You're Next on Halloween.
Yeah.
And that was your first time watching, right?
That was my first time watching it, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Ty West has a small little role in that.
He's in it.
Yeah, he's Tariq.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah.
That film is fine. Like, the killings are good. Some of the kills, yeah. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, I liked it a lot more. It's not my first time watching it. It was actually funny to watch my wife watch it, who had seen it multiple times, but it's been long enough in between watchings where she didn't totally remember each thing.
Yeah.
And so
I really like the fact that it's like that meme of adults Home Alone.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah, it's that.
Totally.
And that I enjoyed. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Getting away to Yosemite is the perfect getaway during election season. Few more days, except we all know it's not going to be a few more days. It's just a few more days till we vote, and then all the shit actually hits the fan. And
Either way.
Ruben gets out on Monday.
Yeah.
Purposefully. They chose to fly out the day
we chose
before.
that because we don't know what's going to happen Tuesday onwards. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Yeah. I'm going to get all my knives, stick them to me, and I'm going to go stabby if need be, because people are weird.
Top of the door. Home Alone style.
Oh, no, I'm keeping them with me. The big and the small.
That's not a knife. This is a sword.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Did I finish? No, I have still not finished Escape at Dannemora yet. I am happy that it's on Netflix also now, because when I was watching it, I want to say, was it on Paramount?
Paramount, I think, yeah.
I don't think Paramount had ads either. But yeah, I do need to finish watching it. Ruben is not going to finish it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, not my cup of tea.
But I'm enjoying it. Jailbreak, Love on the Run, Netflix documentary.
This wasn't on my radar.
Jailbreak, Love on the Run. Oh, I saw this. Yes. Okay, so this is this hulking dude who is incarcerated for murder, or if I'm remembering correctly, yeah.
The woman that helps him escape.
Yes.
Okay. No. Okay. Sorry. The title didn't ring a bell, but now I remember it.
Yeah, the title. It took me a second too to catch up, but yeah. It was that. Did you watch that?
I watched some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, bizarre, right? A bizarre case.
Like I like the idea of like this is a true story. What the.
Yeah, the more you find out about it too, it's just messed up and twisted. Mm-hmm. Have I ever been inside an American prison? Well, I've been to Alcatraz.
Yeah.
And I escaped.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
I did that too.
Yeah. We actually have a video of you in a cell.
Yeah, I did a short review for
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
Because how could you not?
Because Alcatraz.
Oh, very hesitant to watch Joker. Voilà, du.
It's awesome.
I don't watch it.
That's
Why?
a joke.
You did. I mean, you don't. You have the choice to not watch this.
Yeah.
Sharath, just don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, like if you like the first one as well, also keep it just in your mind as like enjoying the first one. Yeah.
But if you're going into something that maybe you're a little hesitant on, but you think you might enjoy it, watch Joker 2 first. Then your expectations will be at dog shit level, and you can then.
Wow.
How's that?
Yeah, that worked.
That worked? Okay.
Yeah.
Red Comet. Hey, how are you? Yes, November 3rd, Godzilla's 70th anniversary, longest running film franchise ever. It's playing right now in theaters, at least near us.
Yeah, I saw that.
As -1 is playing also.
That's awesome. Yeah. What's your favorite Godzilla? Is it -1?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, the 2014, is that the one with that set up then like
the set up the big franchise.
the other franchise?
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
Was that Gareth Edwards?
I think so.
Yeah. The cinematography in that was stunning.
Yeah, it was.
Godzilla falling like from the sky, almost like through the clouds. That and there's just silhouettes. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. And then King of Monsters. I really enjoyed
King of Monsters for me is, I think, the best one of the franchise.
It was
because the fights in that were exactly what we've been asking for the whole time.
Yes.
Concentrate less on the characters. Side stories are fun to knit together the crazy monster jams.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Golly, when they brought in Ghidorah and Mothra, I mean, that was just
Seeing
fun.
Mothra and Godzilla, like, awesome.
Yeah, and once you find out what...
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh. Would you say Yellowstone is a modern day Dallas? Been trying to decide whether to commit to 5 seasons. I've only... You know what? It's funny because Ruben watched Territory last week or
last
this week?
week.
Last week. And as we were talking around dinner and stuff like that, we were talking about other shows that you could have said, could have referenced, and I was like, oh, like Dallas or Dynasty, and everybody was like, nobody's going to know what that is.
Yeah.
It's
they have brought back Dallas. Like,
really?
Yeah, not even a reboot. I think it's like a continuation. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me know. I haven't watched any of them. I just know that it came back.
Okay.
And it keeps getting greenlit for another season. I'm like,
is it on the CW?
I don't know. Probably. I think it's Netflix. I don't know. I don't know where it is, but it's back.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yes, I would say. I mean, because it is that family. It's a family gangster show, just set in different settings. So you have Yellowstone, and it's those cowboy type things. You have Dallas, where it's oil tycoons.
Territory is less like that, which I like. Yeah.
Okay. It's awesome. What? It's a joke. About Sharath, or about not Sharath, about Joker. Yeah. Tomorrow's November 3rd. Tomorrow is November 3rd, this Sunday. Yes, but right now you can go see Godzilla in the theaters. That's the good point right there, Red Comet.
Oh, Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla is great. Yeah. The design of that one, I think, is the best part of that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for me, it's also incredibly boring.
Yeah.
Because of all of the minutia that we see with the government involvement.
Yeah. I care less about that and more about Godzilla.
Yeah.
When I watch a Godzilla movie. But saying that, Godzilla -1.
Oh, yeah, no.
That throws that whole... If you just got a good damn story with people and you add Godzilla into it, it makes a really riveting story.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Heard news about a new Godzilla film in the works. Takashi Yamazaki is directing. Really?
Interesting.
I'm down for that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Just don't give him a huge budget. Like that same sort of budget. Don't make it big blockbuster. Because I felt like they used the budget on Godzilla and then they had great acting and good story around it.
Yeah.
And that worked so well. Yeah.
Godzilla versus Ghidorah, also from 19... I have not even seen that one. I don't think that one.
No.
Yeah. Happy about you. The Rebirth of Mothra, 1 through 3 for your... nice. That's awesome.
That must be some old watching.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Have either of us bought official movie or TV show props at auction? No.
No, I don't have that sort of disposable money. However, our Patreon is, my bank account number is, if you are wanting to add to that so that we can, I'm more than happy. Send us a private message and I'll let you know my bank details.
Have you seen my Funko collection, though? That is...
Yeah, I guess that's a...
I got a new one because it was on sale.
Of course.
And so it's another Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I'm so excited to unbox it.
Oh, that's
it's going to
cool.
be great.
Okay.
It's going to be great. But Ruben, have you finally started watching Bleach, Thousand Year Blood Year?
Yes, I have. All caught up with how many episodes there are, and it's awesome.
Nice.
It's... Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, it goes places I wasn't expecting this particular season. It goes there a lot quicker to, like... I feel like they are wrapping up the story, but then suddenly it like moves in another direction. You're like, oh, okay. Animation as always is phenomenal. Like compared to the original old Bleach series, like the animation is like two different worlds. Obviously, put a lot of love into it because all the characters feel like the same characters, just stronger because they're fighting, stronger people. And then the score, phenomenal. So you put those things together and you're just perfect anime watching. Yeah, like my happy place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. We will come back to comments in a little bit. Ruben, what's next on your list?
I don't know that I have any more best of.
Oh.
Yeah, I've one bad thing.
Oh, okay. Let me go into my final best of thing, which will then bleed right into your worst.
Oh, cool.
Excuse me. So we went to the theater yesterday and we watched Anora.
Yes.
This is Mikey Madison. It's a Sean Baker movie about a sex worker who then develops a relationship with a Russian kid. They get married and then family gets involved and it just becomes a very tumultuous day and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
All that's shown in the trailers, so that's not spoiler. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but really jacked up, and it doesn't always have happy endings within that. For me, like Ruben had mentioned, I love character shows. I love character stories, and this one is very much a character-driven drama.
Yeah.
We have Mikey Madison playing Annie, Anora, the lead character, and as a sex worker, she is. The first portion of the movie it feels exploitative. It feels a little gratuitous. However, it also, for me, it allowed to set up a humanity for the character, that she is a person, not just a thing. Even though she's seen as a thing by all of the men that she comes in contact with, we get to see just how she has to put on this facade and what she does. And then she meets a dude, Russian dude.
From another dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And Yvonne. And Yvonne?
Yvonne.
Yeah. And, or Vanya. He's young and he acts very young.
Yeah, I mean, he's 21, but he acts like he's a 16-year-old.
Oh, yeah, if that.
If that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's left alone. His parents are back in Russia. He's given basically carte blanche. He has a credit card and unlimited resources and no responsibility. And so I mean, the kid parties nonstop, he's just, what would you do? Like it's giving a 5-year-old $1,000 and telling them to go into the candy store and get something small. Of course they're not going to get that. They're going to get everything they can, and that's what he is. But that's who also Anora falls in love with, but not at first. It takes a while. And even when they first do, you see the hesitancy in that. And I liked that because for me, it's this journey that she goes on where, against probably better judgment, she does fall for him. And then that's when all of the other complications come in. Now, the movie, which we talked about, it's uneven. You have three different types of, well, there are basically three acts that are happening in there, like most movies, but they feel different.
Yeah.
And the way that they're presented is noticeably different as they change. And so I think that's what you feel a little, you feel that transition there. Unexpected comedy, which I loved, made me laugh out loud at some points. And then a touching revelation of a character, like what we had talked about with Murder Mindfully and Sasha. There's another one in this, and the movie's not perfect. I don't think it's the standout drop everything movie
Some
of the year.
Some of the poster, like from so and so, it said movie of the year. You know, like, is it though?
Yeah, I mean, I found myself a little bit like, what is the message that we're going for here? What is it? I mean, I do love Mikey Madison, the performance that she gives, phenomenal. I mean, she is very much the star of this film too. It is so much about her, focused on her almost throughout the entire thing. Even when we kind of go off a little bit on some tangents,
it's always about this character that we're following.
Yeah. So it's going back also to the uneven transitions of feelings and emotions between the acts.
Yeah.
The movie feels long too. We do sit in scenes much longer than necessary sometimes.
I think it was trying to force you to feel a certain way, so they wanted you to sit with it.
Yeah. So it's already a long movie. It's 2 hours and 19 minutes. So we don't need it to feel longer. So that's a negative there. For me though, I really enjoyed it because I love the character driven stories, and I love watching this progression of this character, even when she's making terrible, terrible decisions. But she's so strong also, and that's what I enjoyed.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I didn't enjoy it as much as you did, it's still like I was thinking about it this morning. It's still it sits with you for longer than I thought, and it does, maybe because of the way it forces you to feel certain things or see certain things. It drags you there, kicking and screaming regardless. There's that bit right at the end. I don't think it's a spoiler. It's just saying that they drop out the score music.
Yeah.
Completely silent and, forcing you to feel a certain way. But I guess it is effective because I do remember the end scene because of it. So as much as negative, I could also go against everything I'm saying about that is negative. It could be definitely like how you feel on the day type of movie. Well, for me anyway. The biggest issue I have with it, and I think it's actually a positivity for the film, and you'd mentioned this, and it did get me thinking, is that there was so much sex in the first 30 minutes of the movie, 35, maybe 40 minutes, that I was like uncomfortable. I was like, it reminds me of those old movies that were basically like B porn, softcore porn movies where guys went in the back of smoky cinemas, to, have some fun time. And it was like, it was uncomfortable, but it's purposeful because it does build you into that character, but also it shines a light on sex workers. And I would say it's to my negativity. I think I probably, without realizing it, looked at sex workers as like not lesser than, but maybe in like the recesses of your mind, not really understand that that is their body, their choice. They make that decision. They make money from it, and sometimes people find themselves in places in their life where that's the only way to make money. Yeah. And this film shows that. It's like, and so it made me think. I was like, yeah. It's so easy to judge a person's way of life and what they need to do to make a buck.
Well, and also seeing that it is her choice.
Yeah.
In that, because there are several times too where certain things are being said on the phone, and she, Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't like sex, if you don't like nudity, or that's the wrong way of saying it. If you don't want to see those things in a film, or you don't appreciate or don't want to hear a lot of profanity, you just need to steer clear of this movie.
I'm not a prude. I've seen...
Yeah.
I've seen Eyes Wide Shut twice.
Which is at least one time too many.
And I know of a hub of visuals.
Prawns.
Yeah. Where people go.
Yeah.
I think the acting was phenomenal. I think she's excellent. Like, so much so that it was like, oh, she seems so real. Why doesn't she make a different decision? Why doesn't she see that this guy's just an idiot? But you totally get it. She wants that happy life. So she's probably overlooking some things that she would normally look
Be
like that,
skeptical
be
of.
like
Yeah.
shouting like warning, because she's like, oh, there's a possibility that this could be the pretty woman lifestyle. So yeah, I probably rated 3 today.
Oh, so
It went up half a point.
So has it moved off of your worst of list and?
Yeah, it was never in my worst of list.
Okay.
It was like I don't have one for that's the middle. It's
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's your what is something that was like
The worst?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have one.
It was a movie on Netflix that has a runtime.
Oh, good God. Okay, is this probably the same one I'm thinking of? Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Is this a supposed slasher and time travel movie?
I just, if you get to be in the film industry, you're lucky enough to have a budget and actually delve into the horror genre. The least you could do is at least do the genre justice. You can have crappy acting. You can have bad storytelling. But if you're in the horror genre, at least do some horror.
Yes.
The film is?
Time cut.
Yeah.
Dog crap.
Oh, man, it's so bad.
And here's the thing, too, that it's going to get a lot of flack because Amazon put out their Totally Killer last year. Now, Totally Killer was actually made after Time Cut.
Yeah.
But released before it. And that's where, like, everybody's going to say, well, this is just a copycat of Totally Killer. No, but Time Cut is just a much, much worse Totally Killer.
Yeah.
Totally Killer was fun. It had a MacGuffin in it that
It worked.
and made sense within the story. Yeah. Is it fantastical? Sure. Anything that you use with time travel has to have a certain level of that.
Yeah.
In Time Cut, which is a 90-minute, that's probably the best thing about it, and the soundtrack was good.
Oh, the soundtrack was great.
Yeah, but in the 90 minutes that it uses, the impetus for creating and having the time manipulation thing is stupid.
It's stupid.
There are things in this that make no sense.
That should have been my review.
With it.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. The character movements.
Yeah.
Like, because there was a one point. Should we even just talk about it?
No, just talk about it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to hear this, I'm sorry, there's spoilers, but the movie sucks, so don't spend your time on it. But we have a killer at the top of a mall, at the very top of an escalator, and then instantly he's down at the bottom. And so in this, I was like, oh, there's 2 killers.
Yeah, that's immediately what we said. Oh, there's multiple killers. It's a Scream thing. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, makes sense, right? Because there are other times also where they appeared much faster. But we find out also that there's an actual time machine that was built, but we never see the killer use it. So, and based on what the killer had to do in the final act,
Yeah.
I don't believe that they were using the time machine to jump back and forth within that short little period of time.
They weren't. Yeah. It's bonkers.
The kills happen all off screen. There was a little bit of blood, but it was as they've already been.
It was my blood. I was drawing blood as I was watching.
Yeah, and it had a sadness to it also, because our main character, we discover that she would not be born if her sister had not been murdered in the past.
Yeah.
Which, that right there has the opportunity to be a very compelling story, and choose a lot of conflict on that of, if I go back, or if I save my sister from being killed,
I don't exist.
I no longer exist.
Yeah.
But they touched on that. They started to go there, and then
I would have doubled down on that.
Yeah.
That was a great way to go. It just never settles into anything one that is good enough to say that it did settle into anything of one part. I'm going to be a horror. I'm going to be B-horror. I'm going to actually be a movie of substance like Primer. You know, thinking time traveling, or fun like Back to the Future. You know, it didn't settle. And so we have like a teen movie with teens for now, but it's set in 2003, so not teens for now. So it doesn't. It's like it has massive identity crisis. It doesn't know what it is.
I liked how you had said when we were discussing it, how it's because of that identity crisis, it's written for a younger audience, at least in mind.
Yeah.
But the dialogue is written for people in their mid-20s to early 30s, which are two different demographics.
Very much so.
And so you have writing that's geared towards one audience, but a story that's geared towards another, and so you miss everybody.
I saw an article that people were upset with this film for a thing that I never thought.
Oh, what?
Because it has nostalgia stuff in it, like from 2000s. Apparently, there's no frosted tips, and that was like all the rage in the 2000s for girls. And so because there were none, and they were like, they didn't get this one nostalgia thing right. They had no frosted tips. I was like, of all the things to be upset with in this film, that's the thing you choose.
Yeah, I mean, I did appreciate the whole. There's a dressing montage, and our character from 2023 or 2024, back in 2003, and her seeing the low-rise jeans.
Oh yeah,
that was funny, and trying, putting on this shirt that is wet, shows a ton of midriff and stuff. Which
I like the nostalgia, because it's literally like, hey, I know that.
Yeah, I thought that worked well, and they would have all been horrified at like the early '80s, where everybody wore crop tops, not just women. I mean, guys did also. I did appreciate one of the things that I really did like was the modern sensibilities that were brought into, of no bullying and geek culture.
There was an interesting storyline there that I think they should have jumped into more.
Yeah, they
again just touching the surface of an interesting storyline. So that was the worst thing.
That was definitely the worst thing. Yeah. All right. You want to go back to the comments?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. Hey there. Oh, my dog has come down to visit, and hopefully not knock over anything. Let's see here. Going back, trying to find the comments. There we go. Okay. Can the Penguin get any better?
Yes.
10 out of 10 every week.
Yes, it can.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Oh, you're going to rewatch Anora next week.
Wow.
Okay. It's a lot to take in. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure, but for a long time.
Severance or Silo?
Vastly different in tone and theme.
Yeah, and Severance is, I want to say it's kind of hard to get into.
Yeah, it's a weird one. And once you're hooked.
You can't stop.
Started watching second season of Silo. Loving the scope of it. Yeah, big.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Nice. Are you into podcasts? If so, what's one of your all-time favorites?
The best thing you watched this week? It's pretty good.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah.
Got two good guys on it?
Yeah, it's been going for a few years.
Yeah. Okay.
I also like D&D Dads, or I don't. I'll try and get up the right name so that you find it.
Okay.
What are some of the ones that you enjoy?
I don't think either of them are going on now because they had all been started during COVID. But The Friendship Onion with Don Monahan and Billy Boyd, that was outstanding.
Okay.
And then also Fake Doctors, Real Friends
Right.
with Donald Faison and Zach Braff, which, again, they were doing a whole Scrubs watch-along and replay each week.
That's amazing.
And it is so great.
Okay. What's that one called again?
Fake Doctors, Real Friends.
Nice. The one that I'm like obsessed with at the moment, Dungeons and Daddies.
Sounds dirty.
There's a Dungeons and Dragons podcast about 4 dads from our world transported into a realm of high fantasy and magic and their quest to rescue their sons.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look up that one. That was gonna be great.
So fun.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Severance and both 10. Yeah. Either one I do. Yeah. I agree with Luna that you can't go wrong with either of them.
Nope.
So what is that within Hot Fuzz? Bad Boys 2 or Point Break? I don't know. Which one do you think I'll enjoy more? No, which one do you want to watch first?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yep. See, Crochet a While and Listen also diving in there. Would you recommend Conclave? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we reviewed it. I would say definitely yes, because it seems to have upset a few people.
Oh my gosh! Have you seen some of the comments that are just they're
vile.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for that reason alone, if a film evokes that sort of reaction, normally means you should watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. And come on, the filmmaking in this.
The cast and the filmmaking alone are worth watching. Yeah.
Yeah. Watching Disclaimer, hands down one of the best shows. Wait till you get to the end. I'm telling you. Oh, really? Poo of the week?
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Winter's Bone. That with Jennifer Lawrence. Really? It's been like a long time since I watched it, but I loved it when I saw it because it also has John. What's his name?
Hawks.
Yeah, John Hawkes.
Oh yeah, no, I like this film.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it for a really long time.
Yeah,
but okay,
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, is the new Day of the Jackal a reboot that we really needed?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, saw Mads. That's that French one-cut film. Yeah.
Yeah.
And supposedly somebody said that the director did come out and actually said that it is a one.
They actually managed to do it. Wow.
Yeah, that it is a one shot, which is like, whoa. So, yeah. Hey, Yutaka.
Yutaka. Hello, Yutaka.
Okay. Oh, waiting patiently for Anora to come to a theater. Time cut was good for putting you to sleep.
Nice.
Seriously, right? But dude, I think you're really gonna enjoy Anora.
Yeah, hunt down Anora if you can. It's definitely your type of film, I think.
Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy it. Too bad Halloween was 2 days ago, but you saw The Substance on Tuesday. Nice. Grossest film you've seen in 25 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is one of those that.
Oh, it's very gross.
Yeah.
Just the eating of food alone is the gross. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. We have a bag with cut pieces of paper with actors' names and directors' names on it. We'll pull Jennifer Lawrence out and I love that idea though.
That is fun
for choosing something to watch.
It takes us so long to choose something to watch.
Oh yeah. Well, and we do the whole the scrolling of especially
all the streaming services.
When I'm not watching something to review, it's just something that we want to watch, and it's like, which do I choose?
Yeah, I think at that point, that's when you pull out the bag. That's a great idea.
That is a really good idea. Yeah. Enjoyed Winter's. See, okay, there we.
This just shows how different, art is, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I got so bored. Not bared, yeah, bored. You just pulled Roger Corman from. Feedback. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see here.
What does who is Roger Corman?
Oh, he's done some some stuff. Let's see here.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Let's see. Now we're gonna do director.
I mean, you could watch Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, but he didn't direct it. He was just in it. I mean, there's Frankenstein Unbound. Okay, but let's see here. I'm trying to.
Oof, it's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a you're wow.
But it doesn't mean, like, it doesn't mean that you have to watch because what they've directed, right? It's just the name.
True,
Yeah.
true. It could be, yeah, some of it. Yeah, if he was
can
acting in it, so you could watch Silence of the
watch
Lambs
Silence
just
of the
because
Lambs.
he is in it.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be your best bet. But I mean, come on, let's choose something that's just.
Candy Stripe Nurses, that one?
Sure. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre from 1967.
Oh, wait, Shogun Assassin.
It's got Jason
dubbed
Robards in
version.
it.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, watch that one. I'm going to say that one. And George Siegel.
What's Shogun Assassin?
Oh, I don't know. I was talking about St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
No, I'm saying watch.
Oh, watch, not
Shogun
what's.
Yeah.
I heard what's. I was like, I don't know what it is. Okay. Ruben, now that you've been to the States a few times, would you ever consider living here?
Oh, no. Sorry, let me be slower. No.
You didn't offend me. I want to move to Scotland, so it's
I would come here for holidays to, look some of the landscapes, do a couple of road trips, the mountains, all of that. But unfortunately, it's so tumultuous of what's going on in society that is not worth me even contemplating. Yeah, there'd have to be some drastic changes for me to even ever consider it. Yeah.
Even with drastic changes, I'm thinking of leaving. So
Yeah. And then there's the heat.
dude, where we live, it sucks.
Yeah, it's warm.
And you weren't even here for the hot.
No, I refuse.
Yeah, I do too. Makes me angry.
You refuse as well.
Yeah, February comes and I'm pissed. Speaking of Scrubs, have we watched Shrinking on Apple TV? Ruben has. And Harrison Foff. I think that's Harrison Ford.
Nice.
But
Yeah. So first season reviews on my channel. Going to get around to second season, but I imagine it's much the same.
I heard this also, that there was a reboot in the works with the old cast returning with the new cast, and I think it should not be happening.
No, they struck gold. Just leave it at that.
Well, because they also extended it, remember?
And it didn't quite
work.
No.
Yeah, you had that moment in time, and it was beautiful. How about making a vlog together and upload on YouTube? Capture the moments now that you both in the same place.
That would have been a good idea 2 weeks ago.
Yes. Yes.
But I'm leaving in a couple of days, so the vlog is going to be very short. Hey guys, okay, bye guys.
Bye. Someone didn't like Winter's Bone. You're confused on that.
I'm confusion on that. That's funny.
Yeah, no, it's great. Again, the variance in
Yep.
what works and what doesn't, even at the time.
Yeah.
Have we revised or revisited from? No, but I have. See, this is what I've heard. We keep hearing that season 3 is awesome.
I need to go back to it. If there's answers, that makes me much happier. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. And I'm willing to go into it because I need to restart season 2 because I'm only a couple episodes into that. So I have all of season 2 and whatever is in season 3 to watch.
Yeah,
So
it's great. It's a good chunk.
yeah. So your husband says if we go horror movie, we should go The Howling.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
Nice.
the original Howling. That's yes.
Have fun with that.
Do that. He also says the Fantastic Four because it was so horrible.
Yeah, which Fantastic Four is this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Either one.
You know what though? I enjoyed all of them. Like not enjoy. They
No, you
weren't
didn't.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
I had fun with them just for what they were.
Flame on.
Well, and we wouldn't have gotten that cameo
True.
if
Very true.
you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Ruben, what's the best thing you ate this visit? Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably tiramisu cheesecake that I had last night. Good Lord. Or the milkshake.
Oh, the Neapolitan milkshake from In-N-Out?
From In-N-Out.
We created a monster here because you had them the first time you came.
And now every time we go out anyway, In-N-Out?
Is this where we get the milkshakes?
Are we close to milkshakes? Chris is like, no. Are we there yet?
Yeah, no. But we are going probably today.
Milkshake?
So, yes, we'll get you a milkshake. Can't stand the Fantastic Four film with Miles Teller. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It has the big sky beam. Yeah. Any movie that generally has big sky beams is normally crappy.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to that.
So what are we looking forward to?
What are we looking forward to? You know what? For me, the number one film coming out this week for me, Heretic.
Of course. Yeah.
I can't wait. I've seen so many people who are at screenings or whatever, and they have said either that the theater pumped in the smell of blueberry pie, and at times they served blueberry pie.
What the hell?
Yeah, like I guess Hugh Grant has a line at some point that says, "And now it's time for pie" or something like that, and they bring out pie.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, and what's that movie that I saw that I didn't? I mean, I enjoyed it kind of. It was Francis Ford Coppola. What was the one that recently? Megalopolis.
Oh yeah,
Megalopolis. Right?
Megalopolis. Yeah.
Thanks to Jeremy Johns for that one. But at that point in that film, they had the film stop for a second, and a person in the audience stand up, ask a question to the screen, and then the screen answers back.
Wow.
And then it goes
That's crazy.
back on with the movie. Yeah, so these
4D cinema.
Yeah, they're just changing it up a little bit. So for me, that's
fun.
That's probably the biggest thing.
For me, it would be Arcane.
Does that come out this week?
Yeah, the 9th.
Oh crap! They're doing it Saturdays again.
But you know how they did like the 3 episodes,
Yeah,
3 episodes. Yeah. Yeah, Arcane, all the way.
Oh.
Phenomenal animation, brutal storytelling.
Love it.
It's great.
Yeah.
So that would be like the one thing I'm really looking forward to this week.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm down for that as well. Okay, good to know. There's probably other things coming out, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. We've got, what else is there? Anything? Yeah, I don't know.
No, I think that's about it.
Yeah, it really is. It's daylight savings time in the U.S. Tomorrow, tonight, whatever. So just,
Remember to lose an hour.
Yeah, no, gain an hour.
Oh,
we fall
gain an
back.
hour?
Yeah, we fall back.
Worse.
That's
Okay.
No, this is great. I love it. Yeah, no, there's Day of the Jackal that you talked about.
Yeah.
Comes out this
Oh,
week.
that comes out this week.
Yep, on Thursday the 7th.
Nice.
So
Okay. Cool.
Good to know there. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm typing now.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Okay. You want to go back? We'll go back to the comments and then say goodbye. Okay. 6. Sorry, I'm writing down a time code here. So, did you see the Sacha Baron Cohen stuff as Ollie G and Borat on Jimmy Fallon? No, I didn't. I didn't get to see.
Wait, did he pick up the character again? That's amazing. I want to see him do Allergy and Borat again.
Well, in Borat at this point during the election, I mean,
Oh, gold.
there's so much. Like, it's almost like we're watching Borat.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? He could just, superimpose himself in some of this stuff and
It's my wife.
make it. 49ers are 4-4. I'm going 49ers crazy buying jackets and jerseys. Nice. Yeah. Do you remember the old starter jackets? Red comment. I don't know how old you are, so you may not. But the old starter jackets in the 80s.
Are they bomber jackets, but with the like the name
sort
on it?
of? Yeah. They had. The soft.
The
cuffs. And yeah, and around the and they were color, and they were typically very shiny, like polyester type thing. But they were padded.
Yeah.
But they were, I mean, at that time they were like $100 or something like that, super expensive. But you could get them for your team, and so it would have the big logo on the back or down the sleeve and different things like that. And they would have variations of them. So if you were doing 49ers, you could get a gold one. You could get a red one.
Okay.
Sometimes you could get a white one.
So is this why Red Comet's buying a bunch because they'll be worth money?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just fan stuff,
Good.
So, but that's cool. No, that's
Nice.
fun. Yeah. Weekend in Taipei comes out on the 8th. What is that coming out on? Where is that coming out?
I've seen that. That's cinema, I think.
Oh, cinema? Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, Red Comet. I'll hide you in my backpack and we'll go because it's going to be we're going.
Mass exodus of people.
Yeah. Just seeking asylum too, which I think is going to be.
Well, I think will be fair.
Which at that point, yeah. So Heretic, yes. Elevation. Oh, that's the movie with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
That I'm kind of intrigued by that.
Could be good.
Yeah, the premise is fun.
I thought that was coming out next year as well, but that's...
I didn't. I thought that was coming out later too.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Cool.
Well, they have not been doing a good job of marketing.
No, they haven't.
Because we've been to the theater twice, and oh no, we did see the trailer once.
We did see the...
Yeah, but not the second time, which you would think we would have seen it yesterday. But
it definitely says it's coming out on the 8th. Wow.
Oh wow! Okay, so starter jackets are still a thing. Who knew?
$130.
Which really is not a bad price.
That's not bad for
considering
the
what it was.
inflation.
Yeah. That's. I mean, because I never had one because my parents would not pay for one for me. They were like,
what is the most expensive item of clothing you've ever bought?
Myself?
Yeah.
I bought a pair of Nikes that my parents would not buy me. I spent $120 on them, and they weren't Jordans.
Oh.
I never did that again.
Right.
I liked them. I thought they looked cool because they were like green and like a sea foam and like a dark gray and stuff like that. And they were comfy.
Yeah.
They were not that worth that. So now a lot of the times my flannels, like I balk, and it is very hard for me to buy if it's over $20.
Okay.
I mean, that's like I am like cheapskate when it comes to that because I've fallen off the fashion train and I just don't care. I wear what I like, and that's about it. So if it catches my eye,
Was that Crocs and socks?
I've never owned a pair of Crocs.
Well done.
I had a pair that was similar to them, and they were great for airport.
Right.
Because they're so light.
Yeah. That makes sense. Easy to put on and off.
Yeah. Terrible for your back.
Oh, terrible for your feet and back.
Yeah,
but not actually good shoes.
No. But you know what? My wife had saw an interview, speaking of Crocs, that when Idiocracy was being made, the movie with Luke Wilson, directed by Mike Judge.
Wow.
The costume designer was looking around for some things, and they wanted something that was unknown but that was like stupid.
Right.
They chose Crocs as the.
Are they responsible?
I think so.
For the huge resurgence of that shoe.
I think so. Well, I think they were not the resurgence. The start of it.
Oh, right. It had never been.
They
as
put it
popular.
in a movie. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't supposed to be. These are stupid people.
Yeah.
Who are.
It wasn't meant to be a good thing.
Yeah. No, it's just so funny. I found that to be just.
That is funny.
Great.
Wow.
I like money. Yes. Dax Shepard is great.
He's great.
So good. All right. Well, I think we're about at the end, friends. So thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget that we do have our Patreon. It starts at £1. Patreon.com/thebeardedones. It's on the screen. It's also in the description below. Thank you to all of our patrons that we have. We love chatting with them and making content specifically. That's a hard word to say. For them. But yeah, go check that out. There's a couple outside the paywall also, so that you can see what we get up to and then decide if that's something that you want to take part in. We also have a Discord that's linked in there as well. That it's just a chatting type of. I don't totally understand Discord. It's like a meme sharing.
We can do a lot more with it, actually. We need to do a couple of lives. I think we want to do like a watch along. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So I don't understand it. So, but that's okay. I don't have to understand it. Ruben will explain it to me, and we'll be good to go and how we use it. So, no.
I'm just gonna watch you like click on things and what's happening?
Yeah, I'll get my kids to do that. But also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Ruben, which I love this. This is so good. Ruben with the Ruby Tuesday. Me, Chris, Movies and Munchies. It works so well. Who'd have even thought? I don't know. Anyway, we're so glad that you were here. See, one of the most watched shows was called "Ouch My Balls" from Idiocracy. I love it. Fun. Hey, Ella, thanks also. Everybody, we really appreciate you being here. Go watch Godzilla tomorrow. Go Godzilla. Wasn't that Go Gadget? Oh yeah, Go Gadget Arms, right? Anyway, friends, thank you, and we will see you next week. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know where I'm at. I'm looking for the outro music. There we go. Okay, and now we'll see you again. Bye.